Let me exactly define what is awakening. The experience which you carry about you, that I exist, should function through that part and connect with the reality. Understand? So what you think as you, that individual self, should function through all trillion cells and relate with reality. This is the exact definition of awakening. Now, if the Pratyagatma Chaitanya, the individual consciousness, is functioning through the eyes and relating with reality, already the tongue is sleeping or slipped into falsehood. If that is relating through the skin with the reality, ears are sleeping or slipped into the falsehood. Understand? Any part in you, any cell in you, which is not connecting with the self and the reality, which is not being bridge for these two, is either sleeping or slipping. All sleeping is slipping into falsehood. For example, now your ears are functioning, eyes are functioning, but if you are not completely aware about the changes you are experiencing in your skin, the skin part is not in reality. That cells are in falsehood, slipping into falsehood. So, you are not completely enlightened. All trillions of cells connecting with the self and reality means all three are in tune. This experience is what I call inner awakening. If you have to do this by yourself, impossible. Try. By that time you keep your eyes alive, open, awake with reality. Of course, even if it sees, it is not seeing the reality, because there is so many layers and layers and layers of mist and dust. Even if it is hearing with layers and layers and layers of morphed, misrepresented, manipulated words and visions. Only a person whose all trillions of cells are awakened can be a person established in Satya, truth. Till then everything is mithya. Till then everything is mithya. A man who can lie through the teeth, knowing he is talking something different than what he knows or what is or what he thinks or believes as is, will never be able to even realize the depth of falsehood in which he is slipping into. One fellow dies and goes to Yamadharma's courtroom. There he sees millions of clocks in his room. This guy asks Yamadharma, what is this? Why so many millions of clocks? Yamadharma says, each clock is for one man who is living in the earth. So this clock is ticking. When it stops, he will die. Then that man suddenly noticed an important thing. Why are some clocks are moving fast and some are moving slowly? Yama said, if this man tells one lie, this clock moves one step. If he is lying too many times, the clock is also moving too fast. Based on the number of lies he is uttering, the clock is moving. That man looked around, went around. He said, what is this? Nowhere I could find any clock politicians. Where are their clocks? Yama said, forget about it. We use those clocks as exhausting fans. You don't even know. Most unfortunate thing can happen to human being is being in a profession where you need to lie constantly. I can tell you, I am not making this statement as per law. I am making this statement as per the cosmic law. I can say there are some professions where lying and success is equal. I always tell people, if you are a seeker, pick up the practices which does not damage your consciousness. Pick up a lifestyle. There are millions of ways to make money. There are millions of ways. Real estate. In real estate, you don't need to lie. You can say, this is the value of the land, I will give now. Otherwise, I don't want to give over. Because land has no value, basically. It's a value you fix. So there is no lying in that there. What rate I bought, you don't need to bother. If you give this much money, I will give this land. Otherwise, no. So there is no lying involved. It's outright, straightforward. So take up professions where you don't need to constantly lie. I tell you, if the part which goes on creating lying, if that part is awake in you, I can say almost all other parts will be dead. Not only sleeping, dead. Because this lying part gives tremendous confidence to your brain. You are not needed. I will run the life. I can keep the whole thing alive. Because for every moment I'll cook up a story and keep things live. It acts almost like a security agency, army, telling civilians to sleep and slip off. Army is good at some situations, but sleeping because army is there is not the right thing. Slipping away from the responsibilities because army is there is not the right thing. This great experimentation of keeping the whole of your brain alive through understanding, just through understandings, experimented successfully by Vyasa. Understand? If you don't have a master, this can never be done. Without master, you can succeed in yoga. Through the yogic techniques, you can create Kundalini awakening. You can have inner awakening. Without master, you can be successful in bhakti yoga. You can feel connected to some god or deity, achieve enlightenment. Without master, you can go on be creative, you can achieve, but awakening all trillions of cells through understanding without master just by yourself is impossible. And when you have master, this is the most easiest path, because in yoga path, even if you have master, you need to blow your nose, you need to do. In bhakti path, even if you have a master, you need to have that feeling connection. You need to connect with him. You need to be in physical presence. But in Karma Yoga again, you need to work, be creative. But this path of understanding, Jnana Yoga, nothing, just sit in his presence, listen, listen, listen. Through every understanding, he opens various parts of your brain, non-mechanical parts of your brain. The inner awakening happens. And he awakens your Kundalini just by giving you deeper and deeper understandings, nothing else. This was the greatest experimentation done in the Saraswati civilization. I bow down to the great Saraswati, in whose lap this amazing experimentation was done. I can see the perfection and how that great successful experiment is now getting repeated. It is repeating itself. Understand? Any successful experiment in any field, the moment it becomes successful, becomes an independent intelligent. So it goes on repeating itself in history. For some reason, even if all the aircrafts and the science of making aircraft disappears from planet Earth, after 10,000 years, suddenly the new man who exists at the after 10,000 years will try, rediscover the whole science of flying in few years.